Here's an easy identification challenge for birdwatchers in the West. The first time you see one of these birds at your feeder or in the woods, you may be puzzled as to which one you are seeing. Welcome. My name is Greg, and I want to help you improve your bird identification skills. Today, we're going to be comparing black-headed grosbeak with a similar-looking bird, spotted towhee. Grab your favorite field guide, and let's get started. The techniques used in this video will help you identify all birds more quickly and accurately. When you are done here, be sure to check my playlist for more bird identification videos. Both of these birds have big, seed-eating bills. They are black above with white spots on the wing and tail, and they have orange underparts. Though they look similar on the pages of your field guide, they behave differently. Once you identify your first ones in life, you likely won't have trouble with them again. Let's look first at the black-headed grosbeak. These birds are a bit smaller than American robins. The head seems quite large for the body. This is accentuated by a thick neck and an oversized, thick bill. The body is plump. The tail is short to medium with long undertail coverts. This adds to the chunky look of this bird. The wings have fairly long primary projection. The primary wingtips extend a good distance past the secondaries. Overall, the body of male black-headed grosbeaks is orange. They have black heads, back, wings, and tail. The wings are covered with white spots and bars. The tips of the median secondary coverts are widely white, forming a broad upper wing bar. There are also white tips to the greater secondary coverts, forming a weak lower wing bar. There's a big patch of white feathers at the base of the primaries. These form a flash of white in the outer wing during flight. The black on the head is not formed into a hood. Rather, the face, crown, and ear coverts are black. There is an orange neck collar separating the black crown from the back. Most of the throat and upper breast is orange. The sides and flanks are orange, but the center of the belly is yellow with white undertail feathers. The rump and lower back is orange. The upper back is black with orange stripes. The tail is black with large white tips to the outer tail feathers as seen from below. These show as white tail corners in flight. Female black-headed grosbeaks are much duller than males. The white spots in the wings are much reduced. The head is striped with a white eyebrow and submustachial stripe. For the first year of their life, juvenile males look similar to females. They return in the spring with a striped head but orange body feathers. Spotted towhees are about the same size as black-headed grosbeaks, smaller than American robins. However, they are longer-tailed birds. The head is rather large. It often shows a peaked crown. The bill is short and thick. It is a seed-eating bill typical of sparrows, buntings, and finches. Towhees are black birds with rusty sides. The entire head and throat is black, forming a hood. The hood merges into the black back, wings, and tail. The wings and shoulder are covered with white spots. The spotting varies among populations. The population in the coastal Pacific Northwest has the least spotting. The rufous on the sides gave these birds their former name, rufous-sided towhee. But the eastern and western forms were split into two species some years ago, the eastern towhee and the spotted towhee. We can also see the extensive white belly and the white tail spots visible from below or on the outer tail corners from above as the bird flies away with fanned tail. Note the red eye at close range. Genders are quite similar. Males are jet black while females show a gray or brown cast with less spots. Equally important as to how a bird looks is how it behaves, how it sounds, and where it lives. Black-headed grosbeaks readily come to feeders and even feed on the ground under feeders. However, they prefer to spend most of their time in the upper canopy of trees. Males sing from the upper branches of tall trees. The song sounds like a robin, but more lively. Both genders give a sharp, squeaky pick note. These birds migrate south to Mexico in the winter. Look for them in the western United States and southwestern Canada from late April through September. They are found in deciduous and mixed woods, usually near a clearing and especially near water. Spotted towhees spend much of their time on the ground. There they scratch and leaf litter to find food. You may see them on the ground under the feeder or in bare soil under hedges in landscaping at the edge of your yard. Male spotted towhees sing from an exposed perch in a small tree or shrub, such as a blackberry vine. Their song is a trill on one pitch, sometimes with an introductory note saying their name, towhee. They have a whiny call. Spotted towhees are year-round residents throughout much of the West. A portion of the population is also migratory, breeding into south-central Canada and wintering to Texas. Spotted towhees are found in brushy habitats. These could be backyards or forest clearings in deciduous or mixed conifer forests. Okay, here they are again, side by side. Black-headed grosbeaks are orange with black wings, tail, and face. They have an overly large bill. They are often found higher up in trees. Spotted towhees are black with rusty sides and a white belly. Look for that striking red eye. They spend most of their time in tangles low to the ground. My bird identification playlist has many more identification discussions. Be sure to check that out. Is there a species identification or confusing pair of birds that you'd like to see covered next? Let me know in the comments. I'll create a video to answer your question, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it when it comes out. Thank you so much for watching.